So the Toronto Maple Leafs today faced off against the Rangers in a very good matchup. It honestly had the playoff vibe to it, but in the end it was the Leafs who took the game in a shootout. Max Domi on his birthday got the game winner to earn the Leafs the 2 points that they need to get themselves closer to the playoffs. But heading into this one, there was a massive storyline building between two players, and one of them, although he's just started his NHL career, has absolutely taken the league by storm. It's 6'8" Matt Rempe, and honestly, I have never seen anyone start their career the same way that this man has throughout the past couple of weeks. He played his first NHL game in the Winter Classic against the Islanders, fought Matt Martin, and honestly held his own pretty well in that fight. After that, he gained a little bit of traction. Everyone was like, who the hell is this kid? He fought against Deslauriers, who's a pretty tough customer, and honestly did pretty well in that fight as well. After that, it seemed like everyone wanted a piece of Matt Rempe, even though he's a 21-year-old player that has only played like 4 NHL games. His popularity was increasing very quickly, and before you knew it, he had himself a massive target on his back by, it seems like, the entire league at this point. After his fight against Olivier, you could see the damages done to his face, 2 black eyes, not the most pleasant to look at, but people were starting to get pretty concerned about Matt Rempe. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are, you could be the biggest thug out there. If you're deploying yourself, fighting every single game, it's just not sustainable. And a lot of people were urging Matt Rempe all over the internet to tone it back in his next game. But of course, the Toronto Maple Leafs were the team that the Rangers were up against next, and the Toronto media was doing their job to stir up the pot by asking Ryan Reaves if he had any intention to call out Matt Rempe during the game. And now I'm almost certain that Matt Rempe's coaches and teammates were probably telling him to stay clear of Reaves in this fight because it wouldn't be good for his health. And I agree, I really don't think that Rempe should have fought in this one at all because, I mean, look at the guy, he doesn't really look like he's doing all too well, on about 3 HP at this point. But that being said, he had himself a run at Ilya Lyubushkin, who was in his first game with the Toronto Maple Leafs after getting traded from the Anaheim Ducks, and he was forced out of the game as a result of this hit. And near the end of the game, Reaves was not giving up on Matt Rempe, kept challenging him, and then finally, with just over 5 minutes left to play, Matt Rempe finally folded and decided to go ahead with the fight. It was pretty even for the most part. That being said though, Rempe was still taking quite a few heavy blows to the head, which probably isn't going to do him any favors tomorrow morning, but I do have to respect the man for dropping the gloves. People during the game were calling Rempe scared, but he still ended up going for the fight, even though backing off was probably the logical play. I wouldn't even have called him scared if he had backed off in the first place. He should not have taken this fight at all, because what's the need? What's the purpose? Yes, it is entertaining, but he's definitely gonna need a break, especially after this one tonight. I think he spent more time in the box than he actually has on the ice in his short NHL stint thus far, which is pretty impressive when you think about it. But yeah, man, Matt Rempe has absolutely taken over. He's a savage. He's going after everyone in the league. In the comment section down below, let me know who do you think that Matt Rempe will be taking on next. I know he hasn't won all of his fights, but still, man, you gotta respect the effort. He goes for it fully. He doesn't even play defense on his fights. He doesn't put his hands up. He just goes and throws haymakers, which is pretty funny, but yeah, the guy, he's 6'8", crazy stuff, 21 years old, and slowly he is bringing back old-time hockey. You'll love to see it. But yeah, man, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Peace out, and take care.